Okay, so in this episode, I want us to quickly work on the the effects that occurs, especially when we ask our AI chatbots to provide answers to us, right? So instead of waiting for 5 seconds, 10 seconds before you can get your full answer, why don't we just create this typing animation so that the answer just comes little by little till we get it to full, right? So in order for us to be able to create or test this functionality or demonstrate this functionality, let's quickly search for something. So we can say something like um, write me a folk tale, right? And then I'll just enter, and then you can see how this text displays itself, right? I can ask another question and then say something like um, uh, yeah, let's write an essay, about yourself as a primary six student, right? And then I hit enter, and you can see that we are getting the answer like it is being typed out. All right, so this is basically what you're doing. Remember that in the last video I mentioned that we would want to work on the AI chat streaming and basically work on that animation, right? The animation effect, the typing effect that seems to come up whenever we try to search for we try to search for stuff on our AI chatbots, right? So I mean, creating this functionality isn't anything complicated, so we are not going to waste too much time. Okay, so let's not waste too much time. The first thing that we need to do is we need to go to generate text here. Now, as you can see, um, I think this was the last place that we were, right? Now we are going to need two things. We are going to need this, and then we are going to need this. Okay, so in order for us to be able to get what is going on, this one is supposed to help us sort of store our chat history so that we can keep the conversation going. We are going to work on it, but it's not really going to be our main focus today. But at the end of the day, we want to make sure that at the end of the day in this video we create that effect that allows us to create this typing effect whenever our AI is providing the answers, so we do not have to wait for a very long time before we get the answers, right? So yeah, the first thing that we are going to have to make sure we do is copy this chat variable here, right? We copy this chat variable, and then we come right around here, and then we paste it. Right now that it's here, what we are going to do next is, you see, we are going to scroll down. You see this side, this one, we are going to copy this, okay, and then we will paste it here. Where is it? Yeah, we'll paste it here. So just clean this and then paste this one instead, right? And then since we are trying to work on the stream, you just select that one instead. So now that we've been able to work on this, right, the next thing is we need to first of all come down. We need to come down here and then create a variable, and so you can see AI answer, right? So this is AI answer, and then we store an empty string inside, right? Then we'll come down and then come and create a certain function. Okay, let's look for that function so we don't have to create it from scratch. So you can see that this is the function that is here, right? This is the function. So what we'll do is we just come here and then come and paste the function. Yeah, the sorry, it's not a function, it's a loop. Sorry. So we've seen the loop here, right? So we take the loop and then we come and paste it here. Now you can see that this is written for Node.js. So the only thing that we are going to have to do here is take the set answer and then set it to it, right? To set it to the AI answer instead, right? So we set to AI answer. That's the first change that we make. We'll cut this out. Then right after this chunk text has been taken, we'll take the AI answer and then we'll populate it with it, right? So we'll say AI answer, and then we want to So the AI answer would just add up the text to the chunk text, right? Then right after it has been able to populate itself here, we set the answer to this AI answer, and then the answer should show in our chat page, right? So now that we've been able to set this up, let's test it out. So we can come and then we come and say something like who is Michael Jackson, and then we search. Now as you can see, it is typing it out. We don't have to wait all this while before we get our answers. All right, we can also try something else and say write me an application letter. To work at neural feed, right? So you can hit enter, and then you can see that the application letter came to us right, like almost immediately. All right, so this is basically it for working on the chat streaming and the typing animation inside our ChatGPT clone. And so inside the next video we'll move on to how to store these chats into the database, so we can recover them at any point in time in our projects, right, and continue the chat. So yeah, let's take things little by little, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.